See if they can get their very first SEK League title game here tonight. It's Coffeyville before the Christmas break.
Located on the east side of Harrison Gymnasium. At this time, please.
And we're ready for our national anthem.
Place your hand over your heart and let's hear it for the Labette County High School band as they perform our nation's national anthem.
Good job there by the Grizzly Band. Get us ready to go here for some Blue Comet basketball.
Ladies and
ready for the introductions here tonight.
We're going to announce the starters for the contest between the Blue Comets.
Blue Comets 2-1 on the year.
High School.
1-2, I do believe it is, for the Labette County Grizzlies here on their home floor. See?
Starting lineups for the Blue Comets. Number 0.
I'm going to get on Jay Lynn here just for a second. See, that's why I didn't want none, because they're good now. I want some more. See? No, I can't. Jay Lynn gave me some cheddar jack Cheez-Its, and I love Cheez-Its right before we get ready to come on here. And now I want some more, and I can't, because I got to do the ball game. Nothing I like better than to sit here and snack on some Cheez-Its while we're waiting on the ball game. Michael Elwood.
Senior standing
after Lee. Number 14 is Jones. So Jones on the floor now for
the Blue Comets.
The Grizzlies. Here comes number 11, Nate Otis for the Blue Comets.
And for the Grizzly Nation, junior standing in at 6'2".
Number 23 is Jameson. So Jameson on the floor here. Coming up next, probably going to have number 12, the junior Ty Bowman for the Blue Comets.
And for the Grizzlies, standing in at 6'2", junior number 24.
Here comes Smith. Smith on the floor now for the Grizzlies, and then it's going to be Corbett Kimberlin, number 30. For your Chanute, Blue Comets. Corbett Kimberlin. Big game
for the Labette County High School Grizzlies. Senior standing in at 6'3", number 30, Clayton.
Gives more to the floor. So some great games by the Blue Comets here. The first 3 games just did not have a real good game against Rose Hill on Saturday of last week. But I'll tell you what, they played some good basketball here through the first 3 games. See if they can do that here today, get an SEK win, and let's start the season off right with a big SEK win here tonight. That'd be great for Coach Ruark and the Blue Comets here this evening. All right, now no Dean not on the floor for the Grizzlies any longer. He's got his commitment to go play football at Iowa State, and I do believe he's going to be done first part of the year, getting ready to go, actually. So no Dean on the floor here, but still, the Grizzlies with a lot of experience. They have some height. They're definitely going to be a problem for the guys to deal with here tonight for the Blue Comets. They are a young team. They only have 3 seniors on the squad for the Grizzlies. So the Blue Comets definitely going to have to do what they can to try to get a lead here, keep it up, and just hold on to it throughout the ball game here this evening. It's going to be the best thing that they can do here tonight for the Blue Comets. All right, so we're ready to go. In the circle is going to be Nate Otis, and he's going to be jumping against Jameson. Into the middle, Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial, and the ball is in the air, and we're ready to go. And it will be into the backcourts as Lee will have it for the Grizzlies. They'll send it over to the left side. They go left to right on your radio dial, kicking it back over here to Smith. Smith covered up by Manbeck. And back out there to Jameson. Jameson top of the key. Looking to pass, and sends it over to the left side. And got a referee in my way there. I think that is Smith with it. He gets it back to Lee, top of the key. Lee sends it back over here to the right side. Jameson, Lee with Elward on him here out on top. So Lee dropping off, and he kicks off here to Smith. Smith trying to drop it down in the knee. Finds Moore working against Bowman. Ty doing a great job, pushing him out, and the ball gets knocked away. Here comes Ty Bowman. He'll come out of there with the steal. Get it up ahead here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin finds Manbeck. Manbeck on the left wing. Back to Bowman, who follows the play, and Bowman's going to get called for a walk as he catches the pass and then takes that little stutter step. And Blue Comets turn it over. Very reminiscent of the end of the girls game right there. So here's Lee on the inbound. Gets it, brings it up the floor, brings over here to the right side. Going to have Smith back to Lee at the top. Finds Moore over to the left. Moore pulls up his dribble, kicking it back out here to Jones. And now over to Jameson once again. Jameson finds Lee here on the right wing. Thought about the three, drives down inside now. Pulls it up. Here's a three on the way. It is off the mark, and that is out of bounds. That was Jameson going for that one, out of bounds, as Corbett Kimberlin lets it go. And it's become a basketball inbound to Manbeck from Kimberlin. Manbeck across the timeline here to the middle of the floor, met there by Lee. Trying to take it to the right side now, back to the left. Swinging it back over here to Kimberlin on the left wing. Kimberlin trying to drive his way in at the free throw line. Kimberlin to the right side of the paint, puts it about the glass. Corbett Kimberlin to the rack and scores. And the Blue Comets get on the board first. So Lee will bring it up the floor here now for the Grizzlies. Find Moore across the timeline. They'll kick it back out here to Jameson. Jameson back to Lee. Sorry, that's Jones, number 14. Now Jameson has here top of the key. He'll stop a pop. And that is off the mark. Corbett Kimberlin with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets pushing the action. Kimberlin right up the middle of the floor to the left of the paint. Takes it to the rack, puts it up. Can't get a foul. He's on the floor. Moore with the rebound. And back up the floor coming to Grizzlies as Jones pushes it up there across the timeline over to the right side. And he tries to get a bounce pass in there. Smith goes inside. The pass goes outside, out of bounds to the Blue Comets. So Ty Bowman now ready to bring it in. Finds Corbett Kimberlin on the inbound. 2-0 ball game of 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Blue Comets with the 2-0 lead right here early. So Kimberlin over to the right side, working against Jones. Pulls up his dribble, finds Nate Otis, top of the key. Nate thought about the three, drives on the right side of the paint, kicks it back out here. Mid-range jumper for Ty Bowman. Side of the iron will not go. Skying for the rebound is Jameson. And Jameson pushes it up to Lee. Bringing it up to the right side of the floor. Finds Moore down here in the corner. Moore working against the baseline here against Bowman. Ty Bowman with a good defense. Kicks it back out here, Jameson. Jameson out on top to Jones. And now Smith. Smith working against Kimberlin. Over to Lee to the right side. Lee on the right wing. On the left wing, sorry. Working against Manbeck. Lee drives it down inside. Manbeck, good defense. Makes him give up his dribble. And back to Jones, trying to set it up. And Lee, once again, 5:05 to go in the first. And a good job on the defense here by the Blue Comets. And a good job by the Grizzlies trying to work it down there and find that open man. But the Blue Comets staying tough on the defense. Here's Lee driving in. He puts up an off-balance shot. Will not go. Out of bounds. Oh, that looked like it went off a Lee. They're going to say it went off the Blue Comets. Out of bounds. To the Grizzlies. And they got Coach Rourke out of his seat because he thought it went off of the Grizzlies as well. More on the long inbound. We'll kick it back here to Jones. Back over to Lee, over to the left side. Lee's got Nate Otis on him over on the left wing. Now pulls up his dribble, kicking it back out here to Jameson. Jameson top of the key. Finds Smith. Smith trying to work here against Kimberlin, kicking it back out here to Jones or Lee in the corner, trying to drive the baseline from the right side. Can't get there. Dropping it back off. That's Jones. And now covered up there in the corner. Finds Smith. Jumper. Off the mark. And Ty Bowman with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets. A nice minute and a half possession there by the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, they come out there with no points. Go to Ty Bowman at the free throw line. Back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin trying to work a little 2-on-2 basketball. Kimberlin with a nice bounce pass underneath there to Bowman. Has it blocked. by Jamison, and Moore comes out of there with it. So up the floor now, we're going to get a offensive foul on Lee. Here comes Bryson Ellis and Garrett Allman into the ball game for the Blue Comets. As Corbett Kimmerlin is going to get a break, and also Michael Elward with the break too. Still only a 2-0 ball game, 4:02 to go here in this first quarter. Blue Comets with the basketball and the lead. As Manbeck brings it across the timeline, over to the right side. Back out here to Otis, left wing, thought about the three. Nate Otis at the free throw line, gets triple team, dropping it off underneath here to Ellis. Ellis kicks back out there to Allman. Allman on the left wing, back to Otis. Otis pushing over to the right side of the paint, dropping off to Ellis. Ellis, the free throw line, puts up the shot, won't go. And we got a foul. So Jones picks up the first foul. And out of bounds play here for the Blue Comets. That's the second team foul here on the Grizzlies. 3:42 to go. Blue Comets trying to get it in. Find Garrett Allman back in the corner here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin brings it out of the corner to the right wing. Now back to Otis. Otis pulls it down, trying to dribble across the middle of the lane. Finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin dropping it off underneath there. Ellis trying to take it up. He's going to be fouled on the way up. He'll shoot two. And that's going to be on number 30, Moore.
His first personal foul.
Third team foul there. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Smith and the Grizzlies, it looks like. So with 3.5 to go, it's a 2-0 lead for the Blue Comets. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go out to the timeout. Jaylyn enjoying her Frito pie that was delivered special by Molly Rollins. Here's Bryson Ellis at the line for the Blue Comets, up and good. Let's see Bryson in the game here, knocking down shots as Ty Bowman has a seat. As Bryson, second one off the front of the rim, no good. Moore with the rebound. So it's a 3-0 ball game. Blue Comets with the lead. Lee brings it across the timeline. He sends it over to the left side. He's going to find Jamison. Jamison down underneath to Moore. Moore trying to work the baseline along the left. We're going to get a walking call on Moore. Here comes Michael Elward and Ty Bowman back into the ball game. Going to give Nate Otis. And who else are going to give? Let's see. Oh, Mason Manbeck's going to get a break here with 3:17 to go in this first quarter. Blue Comet basketball as Kimberlin brings it across the line here, over to the right side, working against Jones. Trying to set it up here, trying to play a little 2-on-2, and Garrett Allman over to that side, but send it back out here. That's going to be a walking call on Garrett Allman. And Blue Comets turn it right back over. They called a lot of that on the Lady Blue Comets as well. So here we go as Lee gets the inbound. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter across the timeline for the Grizzlies. Blue Comets still with the lead. And it is Jamison back to lead, top of the key. Sends over here to Moore to the right side. They go left to right. Moore with the basketball, kicking it back out. And is Smith to Jamison. Jamison, top of the key and launch it for three. In and out, will not go. Rebound by Jones. He puts it up, won't go, gets his own rebound. And still will go back out to Moore. Here's Lee. That's a walk. Come on, ref. Lee drives the lane. And gets the bucket. He sure did. He took about 4 steps to get there, but he made it. Here's Mason Manbeck getting ready to check back into the ball game. As Corbett Kimberlin drops it off here to Ellis. They work over to the left side. Back to Allman. Allman dropping out to Bowman here into the right. Finds Michael Elward. Elward going to get called a walk. And now Coach Rourke has that same frustrated look on him that Coach Fox had. 2:06 to go. Coach Rourke going to call a timeout. 3-2. Blue Comets with the lead with 2:06 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Z95.3.
complex sub-assemblies for leading airframe manufacturers in the commercial aerospace, military defense, and general aviation industries. We offer a full benefits package including health, dental, vision, 401k, and paid time off. Interested individuals can see a complete job listing at horizonarrow.com/careers.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports.
All righty, after the timeout, we got Sorrell checking into the ball game here for the Grizzlies, and it'll be Grizzly basketball, three-quarter court. They'll get it into the back court. Here comes Lee across the timeline. He'll be met there by Mason Manbeck, who checks back into the ball game. Come to the right side. Going to find Jones. He'll take it down in and off the rim. Can't get it to go. Bryson Ellis with the rebound. Here come the Blue Comets as Kimberlin pushing the action over to the right side. 1:52 to go here in the quarter. Ellis on the left wing. Bryson bounce pass to Bowman. Bowman trying to take it down in. He gets triple teamed. Back out to Ellis. Ellis trying to work his way in. Ellis takes it to the rack. It won't go, but he is fouled on the way in. And that may be against Moore. And that'll be 2 on him if it is. That's on 31 Sorrell. Sorrell. That's the 4th personal foul there on the Grizzlies here in this first half. Inbound to Ellis. Ellis right back here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin over to the right side. Working against Smith. Back out to Ellis. Ellis, the left wing. Down against Sorrell. Sorrell taking it down. And nice job. Bryson Ellis jumps over everybody and drops it down to make it 5-2. Blue Comets putting on a little bit of half-court pressure here. Get it up ahead to Moore. Moore dropping off over to the left side. Smith put up the short range jumper. Jameson with that shot there, not Smith. All right, so it makes it 4-5. Blue Comets get it right back. Manbeck over to the right wing. Back out here to Ellis. Swinging over to Kimberlin, to the left. Kimberlin back to the middle of the floor at the free throw line. Working the right side of the paint. That's going to be a reach-around foul there on number 24, Smith.
Foul on the Grizzlies, number 24, Nathan Smith.
Here comes Nate Otis getting ready to check into the ball game. 5th team foul. Otis checks into the ball game. Jones checks in here for Sorrell. 1 minute to go. And it's a 5-4 lead for the Blue Comets, and we have the basketball underneath the goal. Kimberlin looking to get it in. Bounce pass here, and they get it back into Kimberlin. Kimberlin trying to drive down the lane. Now bounce pass back to Bowman. Ball's loose. Picked up by Manbeck. Manbeck in the corner here finds Elward on the left side. Elward drives across the middle. They're going to call Michael Elward with a walking call. And the Blue Comets turn it over again. 48.2. Give it back to the Grizzlies here. So they have a chance to take the lead before the end of this quarter. Still 40 seconds to go. And it's been a barn burner so far. 5-4, Blue Comets with the lead. Moore in the lane, inside the free throw line, puts up the jumper.
2-point basket good.
And it's good. So they take their first lead of the ball game, 6-5. 25 seconds to go here as Kimberlin over to the right side. And may hope for one shot here as they'll swing it over to Manbeck. Back to Kimberlin at the free throw line. 17 seconds, right side of the lane. Kimberlin taking it up off the glass. It won't go. But he is fouled and will head to the line. Corbett Kimberlin will shoot 2. That's going to be, that's the second one there on Moore.
16th foul.
And Corbett Kimberlin comes to the line to see if he can give the Blue Comets a lead here with 14.3 to go. First one on the way is up and good.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 4, Luke Falkenstein.
Here comes Haggard into the ball game for Moore, who picked up his second foul. Lee checks out as well. As Jones checks in for him. Okay, so 14.3 to go. Kimberlin, second shot. Good. Blue Comets have the lead now, 7-6. Garrett Allman comes into the ball game here for Corbett Kimberlin, giving him a break. That solid first quarter by Corbett. 4 points and a rebound. Garrett Allman in the game here with the Blue Comets with a 1-point lead, 7-6, and it is Falkenstein. He has it now in the backcourt. Back over to the other side. Jones gets it across the timeline. Jones with it. Falkenstein, long range 3 on the way. Front of the rim, no good. Bounce back out. Blue Comets lead at 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 1 minute break. Second quarter on the way. Z95.3.
Sonic's morning drink stop is such a great way to wake up. Oh, I know. This cherry limeade is just what the doctor ordered. What? You must have the coolest doctor ever. Mine comes over every Sunday, helps me fold the laundry, puts a couple casseroles in the freezer. Is your doctor your mom? Well, yeah. She's the most qualified price for the job, but her copay is pretty unreasonable. Oh, really? How bad is it? She makes me clean my whole room.
Stop by Sonic for large drinks starting at just 99 cents before 10 a.m. Doctor's orders. This is how you Sonic. For limited time only, participating Sonic products. Tax not included. See menu for details.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Labette Health, instead of thinking about what you need out of a hospital, we've thought about what you need out of life. With our 5-star, multiple award-winning care, we're creating a higher quality of life for our patients. At Labette Health, we center around you.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Alrighty, we are back here as we get ready to go for the second quarter. Blue Comets leading by a point here. 7-6. Too many turnovers for the Blue Comets in that quarter. And they could have had a sizable lead, I do believe, but just too many turnovers by the Blue Comets. See if we can control that here in the second quarter. Corbin Kimmerlin with the basketball over to the right side. Got Kimmerlin, Otis, Manbeck, Bowman, and Elward on the floor. Here's Bowman with it. Left side of the paint. And we're going to get a small block from behind, I guess. Making everybody happy there. Looked like he whiffed to me, and it just got out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. Corbin Kimmerlin trying to get it in, and he finds Michael Elward down here in the corner on the left side. Elward loses a handle on the basketball, gets knocked out of bounds, and it was Jameson. Big Paul involved in both of those plays there. Gets the Blue Comets on that defensive side. So Lee gets it. He brings it back across the timeline. Top of the key. He'll drop it off over to Jones to the left side. Jones underneath at the free throw line to Moore. Moore gives it up now to Jameson. Jameson top of the key trying to get it underneath there. And Kimberlin gets the tip, but Moore gets the rebound. And the Blue Comets back on defense. Moore in the paint, puts up the shot. It will count. And he's fouled.
Basket good by the Grizzlies, number 30, Clayton Moore.
So Moore go to the line.
Personal foul on the Blue Comets, number 3, Michael Elward.
So Michael Elward. So Moore at the line here to give it a 2-point lead as a 3-point play. Is Moore. And the shot is up and good. 9-7, Blue Comets trail, our largest deficit. Manbeck across the timeline here to the left side. Mason thought about driving down in, now brings it back out to the free throw line. Gives up here to Elward. Elward. Garrett Allman over to the right side, now to Manbeck. Manbeck gets a screen there from Bowman, kicks it back out here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin on the left side. Kimberlin working against James. Here's Allman for three. Garrett Allman for three. That's a big one there for the Blue Comets, and Garrett Allman gets his first bucket of the night. The Blue Comets back up by 1 now. As they get it across the line here, get it back to Jones in the middle, back over to Lee here to the right side. Lee trying to drive in on the right side of the paint, gets shut down there by Elward. Back out to Smith. Smith trying to drive here on Allman, and Allman going to lean in just a little bit. So Garrett Allman picks up his first foul. That is the first team foul on the Blue Comets here. 6:34 to go as Michael Elward checks out for Nate Honest. They said it's the second team foul on the Blue Comets. Okay. Long inbound here comes to Smith. Thought about the three at the top of the key. Now sends it back over to Jones on the left side. Underneath here to Smith. Smith dropping it off, finds Moore. Moore back to Smith for three in the corner. That will not go. Otis can't get the rebound. Bowman diving for it. It goes into the hands of Moore. And they give it back out here to Smith. Smith kicks it back out. Lee. Over to Smith here on the right side, trying to work against Kimberlin. Nice job there by Smith. He goes underneath the basket and a nice little move back underneath. Give it up ahead here to Garrett Allman down the corner. And a double dribble. And that's another turnover by the Blue Comets. So Bryson Ellis into the ball game here for Nate Otis. So Blue Comets turn it over, trailing by 1. As Lee gets it across the timeline now, sends it over here to the right side. Send it back out on top to Lee, now to Moore. Moore working against Bowman there. Now finds Jones. Jones and Smith. Smith to Lee here to the right side. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Blue Comets trail by 1. Lee in the paint, puts up the shot. Scoop shot, can't get it to go. Mason Manbeck with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets, push it up. Manbeck right into the lane, gonna go coast to coast. Get in there, won't go down. And I'm gonna say on the floor, it's gonna be against the Grizzlies. That's number Jones, number 1-4. 16 foul. That's gonna put Manbeck at the line. So that's the second one on Lee. Okay. So Manbeck goes to the line here. Mason up and goes, no good. So skying for the rebound there is Jones. He'll give it up to Lee. And Lee comes across the timeline for the Grizzlies. Over to the right side, dropping it off. He's got Smith on the right wing. Now back to Lee to the top. They'll find Moore for the Grizzlies. And now Moore. Back to Jones. Jones. And Jameson here at the top of the key, covered by Manbeck. I'll send it back over to Lee. Lee. And Smith. Smith. And Jones. Good job by the Blue Comet defense keeping out on top of the free throw line. Here's Jones. Over to the left side. Still looking to make his way in. Now he's inside the paint. He's going to put up a scoop shot. He's going to be fouled. And it's going to be a foul on the floor against the Blue Comets, it looks like, of course. That's going to be Bryson Ellis picking up his first foul.
Bryson Ellis, his first team foul.
So Lee looking to bring it in here underneath the goal here for the Grizzlies. Gets it in long. Comes it in here to Jameson. Jameson out on top of 4.5 to go here into the first half. Still 11-10. Grizzlies with the lead. Playing slow down basketball here as they are taking their time on every possession. Underneath to Moore. Moore gets quadruple team. Can be jump ball. Possession arrow.
Jump ball possession remains with the Grizzlies.
Stays with the Grizzlies on the possession arrow here. So now it will be Jameson ready to bring it in. And he'll find Moore here in the corner on the right side. As they go left to right on your radio now. Do the Grizzlies. Smith out on top working against Ellis. Drives his way down in the lane. Takes it in. Can't get it to go. Manbeck with a rebound up ahead here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin trying to push it up. Good job getting back at the Grizzlies on defense. Send it down in the corner. Bowman for three in the corner. Hallway will not go. Rebound comes out to Jones. Get it up ahead here to Lee as we get into 4 minutes to go, and that's a carry by Lee. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Ruark. So with 3:58 to go, Blue Comets trail by 1, 11-10. Here in the second quarter, we'll be back to 30 seconds, Z95.3.
For details. Open 7 days a week. The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports.
All righty, we're back here after the timeout. 3:58 to go. Coach Ruark calls the timeout there. Blue Comet basketball. Right here in front of us. Ty Bowman on the inbound. He'll find Corbett Kimberlin. Here come the Blue Comets. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Trailing by 1. Kimberlin over to the right side of paint. Loose hand on the basketball. And then Lee picks up the loose ball. So here comes Lee back up the floor once again, and another turnover by the Blue Comets. Jameson over to the left side. Back out on top. They'll find Smith working against Kimberlin. Jameson, stop and pop, in and out for him. Rebound there by Kimberlin. Here come the Blue Comets trying to push it up once again. Right to the middle of the floor. Kimberlin kicking it back out. Allman, long range three from the right wing. Cannot get it to go. Nate Ottis with the rebound. Goes back up and in. It's knocked away. Knocked away there by Smith. Out of bounds for the Blue Comets. Inbound to Bowman. Bowman back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin. Left side. Working against Smith out here on the left wing now. Screen here from Bowman. And it's going to be 3-second violation by the Blue Comets. Another turnover without any points for the Blue Comets. 3:05 to go here in this first half as Lee brings it back across the line, and that's how the Grizzlies are staying in this, because if the Blue Comets wouldn't have had these 10 turnovers already, they're staying in by these turnovers by the Blue Comets here. So the Grizzlies taking about a minute and a half every possession. Here's Jameson with a nice move at the rack. Can't get it to go. Kimberlin coming out with another rebound. Push it up the floor to the right side of the paint. Stop it and pop a short jumper. Corbin Kimberlin is good. He's got 6. Blue Comets back up by 1. Lee back across the tile line here to the right side. Dropping it off now to Jones. Jones will find Jameson to the left. Jameson, Smith, top of the key. Thought about the 3, but Otis right there on him. Not giving him any room. Smith. Otis had a hand in his face, but a rebound right there. Jones right there on the rebound and the putback. It's now 13-12. Kimberlin back up the line here for the Blue Comets to the right side, back to the middle of the floor. Finds Ellis to the right on the right wing. Bryson driving down in the lane, puts it off the back of the iron. Will not go, too strong. Jameson with the rebound. He'll push it up the floor here to the right side. Underneath the Moore, gets knocked away. Moore ends up with it, tries to take it back in and scores. It's a nice job there by Bowman. It got knocked away, but Moore picked it up and takes it in and scores. 1:40 to go in the half. Blue Comets now trail by 3. Bowman with it. Back to Corbin Kimberlin, left wing. Kimberlin trying to drive his way down in. Top of the key, 3-ball. Front of the rim, no good. Jameson with the rebound. 1 of 3 at the line tonight, 3-point line. Out of bounds. Coming down the floor just a little too strong as Jones. He loses a handle on it. As Manbeck comes in there for Bryson Ellis. Michael Elwood will come in for Garrett Allman. 1:23 to go. Blue Comet basketball. Trailing at 15-12 here in this first half. So Kimberlin gets the inbound from Bowman. And the Blue Comets bring it across the line over to the right side. Back over here to the left, down finds Manbeck. Manbeck, top of the key. Kimberlin faking the shot. Gonna get a foul as he works his way down in. That'll send him to the line. And that's on number 24, Smith, his second.
Foul on the Grizzlies, number 24, Nathan Smith, his second. 18th foul.
So going back to the line is Corbin Kimberlin for the Blue Comets. Shooting a 1-on-1 and cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out by Smith. Back over to Lee. Lee, get down to 1 minute to go. Finds Jameson to the left side. Sorrell in the ball game here for the Grizzlies now. Nice move there by Smith, trying to take it to the rack. Too strong, can't get it to go. Michael Elwood goes in there, gets the rebound. And with 45 seconds to go, here's Kimberlin over to the right side. Kimberlin, Bowman, another walk and turnover by the Blue Comets. That has just been killer tonight, not only for this game, but for the girls too. 37 seconds to go. Back up to floor comes Labette. Jameson working against Elwood here on the right side. Back out to Lee, top of the key. Working against Manbeck. Lee trying to take it down the side now. He'll take it in and scoop. He'll be fouled on the way in. He'll shoot 2. Foul by Mason Manbeck, his first.
His first personal foul.
So Lee goes to the line for the Grizzlies here. 24.5 to go.
Anthony Lee will be shooting 2.
So Lee will be shooting 2 after the foul there on the Blue Comets. And Lee at the line is no good on the first. So we'll get another shot at it to try to make it a 4-point lead here, but the Blue Comets will have a shot here with 24.5 to close that gap. And that goes in and out as Ty Bowman gets his first rebound of the ball game. Blue Comets going to settle for 1 shot here, trailing by 3. Now 15 seconds to play here in the first half. Manbeck, left wing. Back to Otis, top of the key. Back down underneath to Bowman. Back out, Elwood. Elwood driving in. Manbeck for 3, right wing. Back of the iron, no good. Moore with the rebound. And the Blue Comets are going to trail it 15-12 at the end of the first half. And I'll tell you, folks, it has been turnover crazy here. Not so much as just turning the basketball over, but walking calls, carrying calls, double dribble calls that have went against the Blue Comets, went against the Blue Comet ladies. And the Blue Comets should definitely have a big lead right now, if you ask me. But the turnovers have just killed us. So we're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Community National Bank halftime report. 15-12, Labette leads on Z95.3.
For more information, text 620-664-7449 or call 620-876-5676. Start a career with Whitaker Aggregates today. Watch your savings grow with Community National Bank and Trust. For a limited time only, we're offering a 2.7% annual percentage yield on 20-month bump rate CDs. Bump rate CDs offer a one-time option to change your current CD rate. Visit Community National Bank today in Chanute, Humboldt, or Iowa to find out how you can increase your yield before the rate is no longer available. Start earning a higher rate of interest on your certificate of deposit at CNB&T. Rate subject to change daily. Minimum opening balance is $1,000. The initial interest rate will remain the same until you exercise your one-time option to change to the current 20-month rate being offered by CNB&T. Penalty for early withdrawal. Fees may reduce earnings. Consumer accounts only. No brokered CDs. Public funds and financial institutions are not eligible. Community National Bank and Trust reserves the right to limit deposits. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Ryan Disbro, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Labette Health, instead of thinking about what you need out of a hospital, we've thought about what you need out of life. With our 5-star, multiple award-winning care, we're creating a higher quality of life for our patients. At Labette Health, we center around you.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports.
And we're back here. It is halftime, and it's a 15-12 lead for Labette County over the Blue Comets. And, you know, like I said a while ago, folks, you know, if the Blue Comets has just been turnover crazy here at the end of the girls' game and the end of the guys' game, it just seems like it is carried over here. And it's not so much as just losing the basketball. It's walking calls, and it's carrying calls. It's you know, double dribble calls, and it has just hampered the Blue Comets offense here in this first half. I really do think the Blue Comets should have a very big lead right now, but it's those turnovers that has really got them going. And there's those turnovers right now that are. Do what? No, we're not doing any music. We're not doing any music. No music. Nope. All right. So we're sitting here at halftime here, and like I said, folks, it's just those turnovers have just really hampered the offense for both the guys and the gals here in this game. I really do think that the gals probably should have had that ball game there. It's just those turnovers there at the end of the game just really hurt them, and they just couldn't really get in an offensive rhythm after that, you know. And that's just kind of the way it goes here. So here for this first half, hasn't been a whole lot of action going on. Defensive play here by both teams. A lot of turnovers by the Blue Comets has kind of kept the Grizzlies in this. It was a 7-6 ball game at the end of the first. Blue Comets had the lead. It's now 15-12 here at halftime. The Grizzlies have the lead. They are 0 for 4 at the three-point line. They are 1 of 3 at the charity stripe. It's 2 points for Lee, 2 points for Jones, 2 for Jameson, 2 for Smith, 7 for Moore for the Grizzlies. 1 of 4 at the three-point line, 3 of 5 at the charity stripe for the Blue Comets. 3 points apiece for Ellis and Allman, 6 points for Corbett Kimlin so far here on the night. Pretty even on the rebounding here this evening, but a couple steals over for the Grizzlies over the Blue Comets here in this first half. But I tell you, it's just not been the Blue Comets first half here. We need to do something here to break up this little bit of a turnover thing that we got going on. And hopefully we can get that figured out, make some adjustments here in the second half, and see if we can get out here and just not turn that basketball over, start to get a couple of them to go, because I think that we've had a couple of good shots at it here. We're getting the ball up and down the floor really good, playing good defense, holding down the Grizzlies to low percentage shots too, and so we're just not going in. But we'll see if the Blue Comets can make a change here as we get ready for this second half, as they trade at 15-12. As I said, been a lot of defense going on here. See if the Blue Comets can get this first SEK win, but they're going to need a big third quarter after only scoring 5 points there in the second quarter. Let's see if they can have a big second half. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio. We'll take a 3-minute break. Kevin give you the second half. When we come back, Blue Comet basketball here on your home for the Blue Comet, Z95.3.
The Christmas for Our Kids Toy Drive will be held December 15th from 11 till 3 at the Masonic Lodge at 103 Highland in Chanute. With no Toys for Tots program in Neosho County this year, KINZ, KKOI Radio, Worcester Middle School, the Masons, and Talk of the Town have got together to make sure all kids in Neosho County have a great Christmas. It may not be as big as the Toys for Tots program, but with your help, we will do our best to make sure all kids in Neosho County have a great Christmas. Bring an unwrapped toy or monetary donation on December 15th and get a free bowl of chili. Look to our Facebook pages and listen to KINZ KKY Radio for other drop-off locations. The Christmas for Our Kids Toy Drive, December 15th, 11 until 3, the Chanute Masonic Lodge at 103 Highland. If you've enjoyed this Chanute 4th of July celebration the last couple of years, help us make it another great show in 2019. Come be a judge or compete in the chili, salsa, and cornbread contest on January 5th at the Central Park Pavilion. Come buy a $5 taster's kit, try all the food, and your vote will determine the Chili People's Choice Award. All funds raised go to the 4th of July Fireworks Fund. If you would like to compete in the contest, please contact the radio station at 431-3700. Saturday, January the 5th, come enjoy or compete at the Central Park Pavilion, 4th of July Chili, Cornbread, and Salsa Cook-Off. Saturday, January 5th, Central Park Pavilion, 11 until 2.
Hi, this is Ryan Disbro, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
Great employment opportunities are available. Whittaker Aggregates is looking for dependable, safety-conscious employees and has immediate full and part-time openings to fill with wages starting at $16 an hour. Positions available include local route CDL truck drivers, as well as heavy equipment operators in the Humboldt, Kansas area. Whittaker Aggregates is also looking for a scale operator with experience operating heavy equipment at their Centerville, Kansas quarry location. Whittaker Aggregate employees are eligible for health insurance, retirement contributions, and paid vacations and holidays. To apply, visit Whittaker Aggregates on the web at www.whitagg.com. For more information, text 620-664-7449 or call 620-876-5676. Start a career with Whittaker Aggregates today.
Blue Comet Nation listens to...
Sorry, Cody's on a coffin sitting there.
95.
All righty, we're back here as we get ready to go to the second half, and the Blue Comets gonna need a good second half here to kind of overcome that first half. I mean, 12 points in the first half, kind of uncommon here for the Blue Comets. Not that we haven't taken a couple of shots, it's just that we haven't got a couple opportunities. I know I talk about turnovers, but there's too many turnovers by the Blue Comets. They need to work on not letting that happen here in this next 16 minutes of play. See if the Blue Comets can get a win here tonight. And they go to 3-1 on the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for
and SEK League win here tonight would be big for the Blue Comets. All right, so Blue Comet basketball going left to right on your radio now. Are the Blue Comets? It will be Manbeck, Kimberlin, Otis, Elward, and Bowman on the floor to start. Blue Comets have the basketball. Kimberlin over to the right side. Now taking it back to the middle of the free throw line. Stopping and popping at the free throw line off the front of the rim. No good. There's Smith with the rebound. And they'll drop it off here to Lee. He comes across the timeline over to the left side down here in the corner. Kicking it back outs. And Jameson over to Jones to the right. Back out here on top. That's Jones and Jameson. They working from the right to left side. And once again, trying to take a lot of time off the clock here. As they did a pretty good job taking about a minute off every possession they had in the first half. See what they can do here in a second. It goes out of bounds. Blue Comets knock it out, so it'll stay with the Grizzlies as Lee tries to get it in. Long inbound comes in here, and they'll find Jameson. Jameson back to Lee. Lee, top of the key, trying to set it up here for the Grizzlies. Send it over to the right side, and he'll have Smith back to Lee. Lee, Smith down in the corner, and that's going to be a foul on the offensive side, and that'll be on Jones, his third. So here come the Blue Comets as they'll have it on the inbound. As Bowman gets it in here to Corbett Kimberlin with a minute gone. Into this third quarter, the Blue Comets trail it by 3. So Kimberlin, free throw line. Drop it off underneath, finds Bowman under there. Nice job as Corbett Kimberlin feeding Ty Bowman underneath, and Bowman gets his first points of the ball game. And it's a 1-point deficit now by the Blue Comets as Lee tries to push it across the timeline, gets it back over here to Jones. Jones down to Jameson. Jameson back to Lee on top. 6:35 to play here in the third. And Lee back to Jameson to the left side. Jameson underneath to Moore. Moore working against Bowman, trying to back him in. And he's going to get enough contact there from Ty Bowman to commit the foul, and Moore's going to go to the line.
Personal foul on Blue Comets number 12, Ty Bowman, his first, team's first.
And Ty Bowman did a good job just trying to back down with him, and Moore just backing him down, bumping him with his back into his chest here, and gets enough contact there for the foul call, and Moore gets it to rattle home. Back to a 2-point ball game. And Blue Comets trail. There's 6.5 to go in the third. Second one on the way for Moore. And out the front of the rim, no good. And a rebound. Nice block underneath there by Elward. After the rebound by Smith, and he tries to go back up, but Elward blocked it. Goes back up. That was Jones, I'm sorry. Jones goes back up, and then he gets fouled. This time by Michael Elward, and they'll put Jones at the line. Can't get a rebound, and Jones is up and good. Got to get the rebound there. Boxing out. And giving him another opportunity at the line here to score a couple more points. Second one on the way is good as well. He knocks them both down, does Jones. 18-14, here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin across the timeline, here to the right side. Kimberlin gets a screen there from Bowman, top of the key, now to the right side of the paint. Drop it off to Bowman once again. Bowman, a little turnaround jumper in the paint, back of the iron, no good. Wow. Jameson pulls it down. He'll push it up the floor here. Drop it off to Lee. Lee, and for the play from Coach Smith. Now Lee brings it back to the middle. Finds Manbeck on the defense. Jones working against Otis. Dropping it off underneath to Jameson. Turnaround jumper.
Number 23,
Jameson. So here's Corbett Kimberlin back up the line here for the Blue Comets across the timeline. Now working over to the right side. Double team, bounce past to Bowman in the middle. Bowman gets it to go this time, just Ty on the assist by Corbett Kimberlin. 5.5 to go in the third. Blue Comets put on a little bit more pressure here into the backcourt. As Lee trying to get it across the timeline. Now the Comets back off at the half-court line. Manbeck trying to get a knock it away there from Lee as he brings it across. Right in the middle of the floor. Manbeck dropping off here to Jones. Jones working against Kimberlin. Back out on top here, Smith. Smith looking over to the right side. Smith dropping it off there. And there's a steal. Nate Otis can't quite come up with the ball. Still on the floor. Jump ball.
Possession remains with the Grizzlies.
Possession arrow with the Grizzlies here. Still 5:01 to go in this third quarter. And Blue Comets still trail by 4, 20-16. Out of bounds play here for the Grizzlies. And trying to get everybody settled and try to get them on the right spot here. Is that three-quarter court, not underneath the goal there, fellas. So there we go. As Jones will get it on the inbound. He'll bring it in here, and Smith loses the handle on it, but he picks it up there in the corner, working along the baseline there. Kimberlin not letting him go anywhere. So bounce pass into Moore. Moore sends it back out to Lee as they'll set it up with under 5 to go. And Coach Smith perfectly content with just taking as much time off the clock, trying to find as many passes as you can, trying to find an open player. And there's a steal by Corbett Kimberlin for the Blue Comets. Kimberlin, 1-on-2 basketball. Getting back to knock it away is Jameson. And it's Blue Comet basketball, so it goes out of bounds. Kimberlin on the inbound finds Manbeck over to the left side. Mason dropping it back off Nate Otis. Thought about the three. Good job on the defense there by the Grizzlies. And that's going to be a foul on Jones. That'll be his third.
Foul on the Grizzlies, number 14.
And an out-of-bounds play for the Blue Comets with 4:28 to go here in the third. So Kimberlin looking to get it in once again. Finds Elward to the left side, out to Otis out on top. Otis back to Kimberlin here to the right side. Kimberlin trying to drive down in at the free throw line. That ball partially blocked. And it's going to get a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to be on Kimberlin. Trying to reach back in there for it. And the Blue Comets turn it over again. Bryson Ellis gets ready to check back into the ball game. So is Garrett Allman. He'll come in here as Lee brings it across the timeline for the Grizzlies. We get down to 4:10 to go here in the third. And the Comets still trail by 4, 20-16. So Lee sends it over here to the right side. Back out to Lee on the right wing. Top of the key, trying to work his way back in. Back over to Jameson on the right wing. Back out on top here finds Jones. Jones working against Otis as Braden Frederick going to check in the ball game too. The next stoppage of play. Lee at the free throw line. Back out. Finds Smith. Smith will launch the long range shot. Can't get it to go. A rebound there by Jameson. And they'll set it back up once again with 3.5 to go. So Lee's going to get a reach in foul there. Come on, ref. You've been doing good all night and then you want to call that.
Foul on the Blue Comets, number 30.
That's on Corbett Kimberlin, number 30.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
So Mason Manbeck comes out of the ball game. Ty Bowman comes out of the ball game, and Nate Otis comes out of the ball game. Here's Soul coming into the ball game now for the Grizzlies, and he'll come in here for Jones with 3:29 to go. Soul on the inbound finds Lee. Lee working against Allman out on top. So Lee trying to bring it over here to the left side. Now finds Jameson. Jameson underneath finds Moore. Moore quickly double teamed under there. Now he has to go over the defense. Can't get it to go. Rebound. No good there by Smith. But a rebound comes back out by Garrett Allman. He'll get it up quick to Kimberlin. Frederick to the left side. Elward in the corner for three. Back of the iron. No good. Kimberlin trying to run down a rebound. And does. Corbett trying to take it back in. Loses the handle on it. Now drops it off there underneath to Frederick. And Braden's going to be fouled. That's Lee. Picked up his third foul. Out of bounds plays. That's only the third team foul. Really? Third team foul here on the Grizzlies. It's out of bounds for the Blue Comets. Need a bucket. Definitely need a bucket. Ain't had a bucket here in a couple minutes. Still trailing by 4, 20-16. Blue Comets only scored 4 points here in this third quarter. That one gets knocked away from behind, but Corbett Kimberlin picking up the loose ball. And it's another walking call. And the Blue Comets turn it over again. Falkenstein comes into the ball game for the Grizzlies. So an out-of-bounds play here for the Grizzlies now is Sorrell trying to bring it in. Got a little sweat on the floor that they're trying to get cleaned up down there on the inbound. So now they do, as Falkenstein brings up the floor here for the Grizzlies. Across the timeline. Looking against Allman. He'll get it back over to the right side, trying to turn the corner. That's a walk, no call. Back out here. Smith trying to drive inside, drops it off here to Jameson. Jameson back to Sorrell. Sorrell underneath. Finds Jameson. Jameson turnaround jumper in the lane. It's good. 22-16. Blue Comets trail. Here comes Corbin Kimberlin across the timeline. Over to the left side. Drives his way down in the paint. Dropping it off there to Braden Frederick. Nice job dropping it off. Kimberlin to Braden Frederick. So 22-18. Blue Comets finally get a bucket there. They needed that one. And under 2 minutes to go. Still hanging in here. And I just really do think the Blue Comets should be up quite a bit here, but just too many turnovers. Falkenstein back over now. Bounce pass underneath to Moore. Moore trying to work against Ellis. Ellis back out here to Jameson. Jameson back to Moore as he works his way underneath. A little give and go from Jameson to Moore. Back to a 6-point ball game with a minute and a half to go. Nice screen there from Ellis for Kimberlin. Taking it to the left side of the paint. Dropping it off to Allman. Allman kicking it back out. Frederick. Frederick from the right wing. Stopping in the paint. Gets it to roll home. Nice shot there by Braden Frederick. So 1:13 to go. Back up ahead now. Blue Comets get the benefit of a turnover right there. Is Kimberlin come out of there with it. Corbett. 3-on-3 basketball. Trying to push it up quick. Off the glass. Corbett Kimberlin. His first points of the second half. Makes it a 2-point ball game with under a minute to go. Falkenstein trying to get it across the line here. Pulls up his dribble. Now finds Moore. Moore bounce pass back outs. And Smith kicks it back out to Falkenstein. 45 seconds to go here on the left wing. Covered up there by Corbett Kimberlin. Falkenstein taking it over to the right side. Now dropping it off. Finds Jameson. Jameson popping. Long range jumper. Can't get it to go. Frederick with the rebound. Push it up here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin up the floor for the Blue Comets. Over to the left side, down to the middle. Kimberlin, left side of the paint, stopping it, popping it, throws it back out. Garrett Allman for three. Get in there, Garrett Allman for three. And that's a big shot there by the Blue Comets, and they get the lead back 25-24. 15 seconds to go, 13 seconds to go. Up ahead to Moore. Moore taking it back off here. Here's Smith. Smith trying to take it down inside. Good job, Blue Comet defense. Sorrell. There's another walk, no call. Falkenstein launches a shot, will not go, and the Blue Comets will lead it 25-24 at the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter on the way. We'll be back in 1 minute. Z95.3.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for the fourth quarter. Blue Comets with a 1-point lead and the basketball. They go left to right on your radio now. That's going to be Kimberlin, Frederick, Manbeck, Ellis, and Allman on the floor to start here for the fourth. Allman with it, top of the key, 37-foot, good! Garrett Allman For three! What a big shot from way out there from Garrett Allman. Back up the floor, now comes Lee. Go to the left side. Blue Comets tighten up on a man-to-man defense. Lee working against Manbeck. Here to the left side. Biggest lead for the Blue Comets, 4 points. 7.5 to play. Trying to get it underneath here to Moore kicking it back out. Lee thought about the three from the right wing. Manbeck right up on him on the defense, trying to get the ball here. And nice job there by Manbeck. And calling for a 5-second call is Coach Rourke. That doesn't go anywhere. Frederick with the rebound. Here come the Blue Comets. Manbeck pushing up the floor here. And we're going to get a foul as he tries to come in. And he's going to be fouled on the way in. That's going to be on Lee. That's number 4. That's number 4 on the night for Lee. That's only the 14th foul on the Grizzlies so far. And Ruark working the ref. Inbound to Frederick. Frederick back to Kimberlin in the corner for 3. Side of the iron, no good. And Smith gets the rebound. Back on the floor now come the Grizzlies as the Blue Comets lead it by 4. 7 minutes to play. We got a timeout on the floor by Coach Smith for the Grizzlies. So with 7 minutes to play, we'll take a 1-minute timeout. Be right back. Blue Comet basketball is Z95.3.
When's your favorite time to stop by Sonic of Chanute? Well, you're starting your day with a new Sonic breakfast slinger with bacon, egg, and cheese on a brioche bun. Grabbing a supersonic double cheeseburger with a Dr. Pepper for lunch. Or balancing out your diet with a signature slinger. Starting at just 340 calories with a double top Oreo waffle cone for dessert. You're sure to leave satisfied. Download the Sonic app today and receive half-price drinks, slushes all day. You order ahead, serving great food and your community. At Sonic of Chanute. Hi, this is Ryan Disbrow, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z9.
Alrighty, we are back here with 6:55 to play in the ball game. Blue Comets have a 4-point lead now. 28-24. It will be Grizzly basketball as Jones is set to bring it in. He'll find Smith in the backcourt. Now get it across the line. Here we go. Over to Lee, over to the right side. Oh, sorry, that's going to be a walk. As that's not Lee in the ball game. Who is that? I think number 22, Lyons. Lyons in the ball game there. And he commits the walk, and it's a turnover. And that's the first one I've seen of those against Labette since like the first quarter. All right, Blue Comets had too many of them in the first, second, and third quarter. So see if we can stay away from those here now. Blue Comets have the basketball. Manbeck in the lane, trying to find some room. And Mason Manbeck with some nice moves with the bucket from 10 foot. And he gets his first points of the ball game. Blue Comets up by 6 with 6:22 to play. Back over to the right side as Smith brings it across the line, working against Manbeck. He'll get it back to the middle of the floor here to Jones, working on against Kimberlin. Jameson here on the left wing. Garrett Allman on him. They all the Lions. Lions gets underneath here to Moore. Moore working against Bowman, trying to work his way in. High off the glass, does not go. Rebound comes out by Corbett Kimberlin. That's number 5 for him. Here comes Corbett to the middle of the floor. He'll slow down and set up the offense. The first screen here from Bowman to the left side. Now to the left side of paint. Kicking it back out. 3-ball. Mason Manbeck. Back of the iron, no good. Trying to fight for the rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Grizzlies. Yeah.
Excuse me, Grizzlies.
Yeah. Grizzly basketball. Coach Rourke wanted it for Blue Comets, but it is Grizzly basketball. We had the ball to start the quarter, so the jump call goes possession arrow to the Blue Comets, or to the Grizzlies. So good call by the ref. Not going to hear that very often, but I will give him that good call by the ref right there. Here's the Lions over to the right side, working against Bryson Ellis. 5.5 to go, dropping it off to Smith. Taking it back out. So we're going to get a timeout by Coach Smith. Once again, we got another 1-minute timeout. 30-24 is the score. Blue Comets with the lead. 5:18 to go. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back. Z95.3.
the water softener with Diamond Crystal Salt.
Save the best chore for last.
Yeah, it's kind of special.
Why is that?
Well, Diamond Crystal Salt helps extend the life of our plumbing and appliances.
That's great.
And it helps give us softer and brighter clothes.
Love that.
And it helps reduce spots on our dishes.
Brilliant. So you do it last.
Well, it does so many nice things, the least I can do is spend some quality time appreciating it.
Diamond Crystal Salt. A brilliant choice since 1886. Get yours at Cleaver Farm and Home.
USC 413 is proud to bring you the coverage of this Chanute High School athletics broadcast. Chanute Public Schools strives to provide the best learning experience for all students by providing a fun, safe, and healthy educational environment. From language arts to fine arts, core curriculum to extracurricular activities, there's something for everyone at USC 413. Find out for yourself today by visiting online at usc413.org. Go Blue Comets!
Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet.
Alrighty, we're back here, ready to go. And with 5:18 to go, it is Grizzly basketball on the inbound after the timeout. And they'll get it in here to Smith. Smith back out here to Falkenstein. Working against Manbeck. Manbeck trying to get a hand in there. Falkenstein got a lucky little... got away with one, I should say. Corbett Kimberlin comes out with a steal, his third of the night. 5 minutes to play. Blue Comets up by 6. Kimberlin top of the key. 3-ball. Good. Corbett Kimberlin. Hey! 33-24. And the Blue Comets with their biggest lead here tonight. Falkenstein over to the right side. Taking it down in the corner and finds Smith. Smith trying to work against Allman. Allman with good defense. They'll switch off there. Falkenstein trying to drive the baseline. He'll go underneath the basket all the way down in the corner to the left side. Van Beck knocks it out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. So Blue Comets, I'm sorry, it is Grizzly basketball. They're going to say it was off of Allman, knocked it out. Van Beck knocked it out there. So I got a group of folks in front of me over there, folks. So it's kind of hard for me to see over there to that Grizzly bench. Falkenstein, he gets it. Now he kick it back out here to Jameson. Jameson trying to get underneath to Moore, and does. Moore double team. That's got to be a reach-in foul there by Corbett Kimberlin. That's number 3. Only the 15th foul on the Blue Comets. 4:21 to play, and the Blue Comets up by 9, 33-24. And it's Grizzly basketball. Long inbound, gets it to Moore. Moore kick it back out here to Jones. Jones. Falkenstein here to the left side. And I think Coach Smith's going to tell his team to take that minute of possession out of it. Hey, there's another steal. Garrett Allman comes out with that steal. And we're going to get almost a steal back, but then we're going to get a carry of the basketball on the Grizzlies. As Lee's going to check back into the ball game. Comes in for Falkenstein. And Ty Bowman at half court ready to bring it in for the Blue Comets. Corbett Kimberlin across the timeline. 4 minutes to play. Blue Comets up by 9, 33-24. Down inside. Corbett Kimberlin with a complete little kiss off the glass. Goes over the defense and scores. It's 35-24. 3:50 to play. Blue Comets with the lead. Up ahead. They give it to Smith. Smith working to the right side. Finds Jameson. Jameson, right wing 3, and it's good. Their first 3 of the night. That was a big shot for them. Their first 3 of the night, 35-27, 3.5 to go. Blue Comets with the basketball, bringing it up the floor here. Right side of the paint, drop it off. Allman going to answer right back in front of the rim, no good. Man back with a rebound. Bounce pass to Ellis, what a play by the Blue Comets. Man back with a great rebound. Drops it out to Bryson Ellis, and he gets the bucket. 10-point lead, Blue Comets. 3:10 to go. Lee with the basketball to the left side. Bounce pass down inside to Moore. Moore working against Bowman. Nice little move. Can't get it to go. Corbett Kimberlin with the rebound. And Kimberlin back up the floor for the Blue Comets. 3 minutes to play. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Ruark. And with 2:53 left to play, the Blue Comets up by 10. We got a 1-minute timeout. We'll take it with them right here on Z95.3.
Openings to fill with wages starting at $16 an hour. Physicians positions available include local route CDL truck drivers, as well as heavy equipment operators in the Humboldt, Kansas area. Whitaker Aggregates is also looking for a scale operator with experience operating heavy equipment at their Centerville, Kansas quarry location. Whitaker Aggregate employees are eligible for health insurance, retirement contributions, and paid vacations and holidays. To apply, visit Whitaker Aggregates on the web at www.whitagg.com. For more information, text 620-664-7449 or call 620-876-5676. Start a career with Whitaker Aggregates today.
Alrighty, we're back here, folks. Blue Comets up by 10, 37-27. 2:53 to play in the ball game. The Blue Comet basketball top of their bench. And it's Manbeck looking to get it in. Finds Garrett Allman, gives it right back to Manbeck. They leave him wide open. Bounce pass over to Bowman. Bowman gets it back to Ellis. The bucket, the hoop and the home. Nice play, Bryson Ellis, with a beautiful look from Ty Bowman. And he'll drop it off to Ellis. And then we'll get the hoop and the harm. Bryson Ellis. It's the foul there against Jameson, and the Blue Comets now by 12 have a chance to be up by 13. And blowing it up here in the fourth quarter on the Blue Comets. As Bryson Ellis, 8 points in the game for Bryson. It's 40-27, 2:40 to go. Here come the Grizzlies as Jones, top of the key. Send it back over to Jameson. Jameson, same range, three ball. He hits it again. Wow, good defense by the Blue Comets. But Jameson just steps up there and knocks it down. So it's back to a 10-point ball game with 2:35 to play here in this ball game. So a 1 minute break. We'll be right back. Z95.3. All right, man, I want to let you know that Friday, same time on Friday, and then Saturday, we got some stuff to do from 11 till about 1 or 2. Cool? All right. I almost forgot to tell you, so that's what I'll tell you. I said I almost forgot to tell you. That's why I wanted to make sure I told you. And then on Tuesday, all right. And then on Tuesday of next week we'll be done for the Christmas break. So, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Back on rolling here. Z95.3, 2.5 to go. Blue Comets getting in, facing some full court pressure. I can't believe Jones didn't get a foul there. They'll get it up here to Allman, and Allman is going to get the walk. And Jones is basically grabbing Manbeck as he was coming up the floor. So we're going to get a walk on Garrett Allman, and the Blue Comets turn it over. 2:25 to go. And here comes Lee up the floor. They'll get it over to Jameson to the left side. Jameson trying to find more. Back out to Lee at the free throw line. Now steps out on top of the key. Lee steps inside. Short jumper. Back of the iron. No good. That's going to be a push on Jones. And the Blue Comets will get it back here as that's number 4 on Jones. Only the 6th-team foul. And 2:10 to go. Blue Comets get it back. They're facing some full court pressure right here. As Allman looking to get it in. And finds Corbett Kimmerlin down the corner. Back to Garrett Allman. Garrett trying to come around the defense. Finds Manbeck in the middle of the floor. Gets knocked away from behind. And Lee is going to get called for his 5th foul. He will check out with 2 points. So as Lee will check out, going to the line, shooting 1-on-1, should be Mason Manbeck. 2:03 to go. Blue Comets 15 points here in this fourth quarter so far. And have held them to 6. A couple threes by Jameson. As the Blue Comets in the lead here. Took those first 3 quarters to really get the Blue Comets going here. And Mason Manbeck at the line. He's 0 for 1 with 2:03 to go. Shooting 1-on-1. Manbeck up and good. Mason, 3 points tonight, 3 boards. He's done a good job out there on the floor this evening. Luke Collins going to look to go 3-1 on the year. Manbeck in and out, can't get it to go. Ball bounces around. Smith comes out of there with it. Up ahead as Smith is going to get the bucket. He's going to go coast to coast. And he'll get it to fall. And then that's going to be on Manbeck finishing his second foul. And Smith goes to the line here and he'll shoot 2. Or try to complete the 3-point play here. Smith got it to go, so 3-point play no good. Good box out here by Ty Bowman. 41-32, 150 to play. The Comets with the lead. And Kimberlin got Smith all over him. He'll give it to Manbeck. Manbeck here to the right side. Manbeck, Lions on him. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen away by Moore. And here come the Grizzlies trying to bring it back up with a minute and a half left. Moore, Jameson over to the right side. Jameson. That's going to be a foul at the 3-point line by Manbeck. Blue Comets can't lose their composure right here. That's shooting 3 shots there for Jameson. So Manbeck commits his 3rd foul and goes to the line for Jameson. Going to give him 3 shots. Up and good. So a chance to get him to within 6 here with a bucket and a half left. If he hits all 3, and Jameson hits the second one. And third one on the way here for Jameson. And it is good.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 4, Luke
Falkenstein into the ball game here for Lions. Now a 6-point ball game after that 3 made free throws. And we're going to get Falkenstein committing the foul there against Corbett Kimberlin on the other end. So we're going to put Corbett Kimberlin on the line, shooting 1-1.
his first 18 foul.
1:32 left to play in this one. Corbett Kimberlin steps to the line here for the first time tonight. Nope, he's 2 for 3, sorry. Can't read my own writing here, folks. My bad. Still 1-1. Kimberlin up and good.
Checking back in for the Grizzlies, number 22, Adrian Lyons.
14 points for Corbett tonight. Back to a 7-point ball game. Trying to make it 8. Second one is good for Corbett Kimberlin, and it's an 8-point ball game. 4-5 at the line for Corbett. 43-35. Back to Jameson. Jameson dropping back off to Smith. Smith working against Kimberlin on that baseline. Turnaround jumper, in and out. Nice rebound by Ty Bowman. He took it up there and went up there and took it away from 2 Grizzlies. Kimberlin in the backcourt, still working against Smith. Comes across the timeline. That's not a foul, ref. Come on. Back to Kimberlin. 1 minute to go. Kimberlin. Double team. Finally going to be fouled there, but that could be on Lyons or it could be on Smith. And they're going to call it on Lyons, his first. So Corbett Kimberlin back to the line for the Blue Comets. And trying to put a few more nails in this coffin right here at the line is Corbett Kimberlin. He's 4 for 5. Get in there, he's good. So let's make it a 10-point ball game with 54 seconds to go. Kimberlin. He rolls off the top of the rim, and Smith with the rebound for the Grizzlies. 44-35. Kimberlin with a steal from behind, gets it up ahead to Ellis. Ellis, 2-on-1 basketball. He is fouled as he goes to the rack. Bryson Ellis will head to the line. That's going to be another one on Lions. Back to back. Here comes Bryson Ellis to the line for the Blue Comets.
Team foul. Stepping to the line, shooting 2.
Bryson Ellis, 1 of 2 at the line.
Ellis.
Bryson steps up here. First one on the way. Get in there, and he gets the shooter's roll. Bryson Ellis, what a great game he's had here tonight. 9 points, going for 10 here for Bryson. Up and good. Bryson Ellis hits them both. 42 seconds, and it's an 11-point lead for the Blue Comets. Up ahead here. Smith loses the handle on it, picks it back up, kicking it back out. Jameson, long range three, good! Wow!
By number 23, Ethan.
Jameson, way out again. He has got 12 points in this quarter alone. 12 points in this quarter alone. All right, well, we're going to take a 30-second break. We're going to leave it right here. Coming up on Friday, we will go to Pittsburgh and bring you more Blue Comet basketball. On Saturday, we will have the toy drive. We'll be broadcasting live from the toy drive, Masonic Lodge 102 Highland. Bring a unwrapped toy, monetary donation. Let's help kids here in Neosho County have a good Christmas at the toy drive in downtown Chanute at the Masonic Lodge on Saturday. So 29.8 to go, and Jameson with another one. That one's about 37 foot. Here into this quarter. 12 points in this quarter for Jameson. And it's 46-38 with 30 seconds to go. Blue Comet basketball, Bowman. Ready to bring it in with more in front of him. Ty on the bounce pass, finds Corbett Kimberlin down in the corner. Got Smith on him. Up ahead here to Garrett Allman. Garrett Allman up ahead. Bryson Ellis at the rack. That's the way to break the press. And Bryson Ellis gets the score from Garrett Allman. 16 seconds to go. Jones cannot get it to go, but he is fouled on the shot, and he'll head to the line. You're going to call that on Ty Bowman, his second. So Jones at the line, he's 2 for 2. So Jones at the line is no good off the back. 48-38, 12.7 to go, Blue Comets. We're going to go to 3-1 on the year. Headed to Pittsburgh on Friday nights. Second one by Jones, back of the iron, no good. Kimberlin can't get the rebound. And it goes out of bounds to the Blue Comets. 10.9 to go. Grizzlies get it. We're out of bounds for the Grizzlies. So Finkelstein to the right side. Back over here to the left. Jameson launches another three. Won't go. Kimberlin with the rebound. And the Blue Comets are going to win it 48-38 here tonight in Labette County over the Grizzlies. And a nice way to come back and win after a loss on Saturday for the Blue Comets.